This is Tony Poulos, and today I have with me the Chief Sales and Marketing Officer for Verimatrix, Steve Oetegenn. Steve, welcome. Great to have you here. Tell me a little bit more about Verimatrix, please.
Thank you, and pleasure to be here. Verimatrix is a specialist in what we term revenue security. And the reason we term it revenue security because it's the broader security in the pay TV space. We secure the content and the distribution of the content across multiple networks to any screen, any device, and we ensure that whoever is receiving and able to consume that content is actually paying for it.
Why is content and revenue security so important in the distribution of, say, video content?
Well, there's a very good reason why security is so important. We all like to watch good movie content, we like to watch good TV content, etc., etc. It costs a lot of money to produce that content, and it's important that we're able to actually secure those streams and ensure that the legal owner of the content is actually able to monetize the content and produce more and better content.
And what do the consumers actually want?
Consumers want everything, preferably free. There is no free lunch, but ultimately the consumers want freedom of choice. They feel that if they're purchasing content, they should be able to view it on the device of their choice and in the location of their choice. And so it's important as we move into the connected realms of paid television that we enable those types of business models. And ultimately, we see it as our role to align the interests of the content owners, the pay TV network operators, and the consumers so that we're all one big happy family.
Well, you're right about the connected world that we're in. Consumers do want to see one piece of content on multiple devices. Are you providing that facility, or are you securing that facility for the distribution of the content?
Yes. What we're doing basically is securing the content. We encrypt the content prior to it being transmitted on the network, and then we provide the ability to define usage rights, when, where, to which device, and that in a seamless fashion.
How will the traditional and legacy, say, distributors of that content be able to cope with the new requirements?
In fact, we see a huge demand in the traditional paid television space, traditional broadcasters, traditional cable, satellite operators. In actual fact, there are many cable operators today that are still operating analog networks. Okay, and as they transition, they should be looking more towards an IP-centric way of thinking. We have an expert in our team, a gentleman by the name of Geir Bondal, who was one of the very early pioneers of security in cable and satellite networks, and he's been of great help helping us navigate through that minefield.
Well, maybe we should have a chat with Geir.
Let's do that.
Well, here I am with Geir Bondal, who's a strategy consultant for Verimatrix. Your colleague, Steve Oetegenn, was very quick to pass the baton over to you when I asked about how legacy systems were coping with security of content and delivery of that content. How are you involved with that, and what is Verimatrix able to do to help those legacy providers?
It is a little bit difficult because the old or the legacy security providers do not have much experience in this area, and they then are not able to provide the products that is needed to secure, let's say, the new products or new delivery ways. Whereas the Verimatrix have actually all the products that is needed. It's just to package them together in the right way and present them in a way that's understood by the legacy operators.
Well, presumably in the traditional cable TV world, the set-top box was a security device, but now we're delivering to multiple devices. Does that mean the security has to be put on each of the devices, or is it managed from a central point?
The important part here is that all security should be handled by one distribution end that actually have the possibility to deliver to different devices. And you should not have to care about so much what kind of security is in the different devices, because this can the security provider.
Yeah, I'm presuming that customers want to be able to look at one piece of content on those multiple devices as well.
Yeah, they want, as Steve said, they want everything. And but we have to make it let's say, kind of fluent for them to do that, and they shouldn't really have to care about this or that device. They just want to watch it.
Gear, thank you for spending some time with me today, and of course to Steve. And it looks like Verimatrix is in a very good position.
Thank you very much.